Dancehall music isn't just a genre, it's a movement, a vibe, and a culture. And in the middle of it all, there are five names that keep coming up when we talk about who really run things. These artists have shaped the sound, style, and the story of dancehall music, each in their own way. From the streets to the world stage, their impact is undeniable. But who is the true king of dancehall? Let's break it down and see who really holds the crown in the dancehall world. This channel is fully independent, without sponsorships, which gives me the freedom to create genuine content about Jamaica. So if you would like to support the work I do, you can use the PayPal link below or join our Patreon. And if that's not an option, even subscribing to the channel or liking this video makes a big difference and helps Elite Jamaica continue to grow. The first artist is Yellowman. Yellowman, born Winston Foster on January 15, 1956 in Kingston, Jamaica, is widely regarded as one of the pioneers of dancehall music. He rose to prominence in the late 1970s and early 1980s, breaking barriers as one of the first albino entertainers to achieve stardom in Jamaica. Yellowman's life was marked by adversity. Abandoned by his parents and raised in an orphanage, he endured ridicule and discrimination due to his albinism. Despite these challenges, his resilience and natural talent paved the way for an extraordinary career. Yellowman's breakthrough came in 1981 when he won the Tasty Talent Contest, a major stepping stone for many Jamaican artists. With his witty lyrics, charismatic stage presence, and a groundbreaking style, he quickly became a household name. Songs like Zungu Zeng, Nobody Move, Nobody Get Hurt, and Mr. Chin showcased his lyrical genius and became dancehall anthems. Yellowman was also known for his rivalry with fellow DJ Josie Wales, which electrified the dancehall scene and brought attention to the emerging genre. And for more on Yellowman, you can check out the recently published video on the channel titled Yellowman, From Orphan to King of the Dancehall.
Picking a talk, so no give me no more cancer. You coulda bad like AIDS or cancer. When you look man and me see the fancy. Where Jamaica have so much dancer.
Shabba. Shabba, born Rexton Ralston Fernando Gordon on January 17, 1966 in Saint Anne, Jamaica, is a pivotal figure in the history of dancehall music. Growing up in Seaview Gardens, Kingston, Shabba was exposed to the vibrant but gritty realities of inner city life, which shaped his early lyrics and style. From a young age, he showed an affinity for music, drawing inspirations from pioneers like Yellowman and Josie Wales. As dancehall began to solidify as a distinct genre in the late 1980s, Shabba quickly rose to prominence with his magnetic stage presence and baritone voice that commanded attention. His breakout moment came with the release of hits like Dem Bow and Peeny Peeny in the late 1980s, tracks that not only resonated with local audiences, but also helped define the dancehall rhythm for future generations. The early 1990s marked Shabba's ascent to international stardom, thanks to his partnership with producer Bobby Digital and later his signing to Epic Records. Albums like As Raw as Ever and Extra Naked brought him mainstream success, with both winning Grammy Awards for Best Reggae Album in 1992 and 1993 respectively. Tracks like Mr. Loverman featuring Deborah Glasgow became global anthems, blending dancehall with R&B elements, and introduced the world to the genre's raw yet infectious sound. Beyond his accolades, Shabba Ranks' influence is immeasurable. He opened doors for future dancehall artists by proving the genre's commercial viability on the global stage. His bold fashion choices, unapologetically Jamaican identity, and lyrical confidence set a standard for the dancehall stars who followed. Despite stepping back from the music industry in later years, Shabba's legacy endures as his tracks continue to influence everything from reggaeton to contemporary hip-hop. Shabba did not just make music, he built a bridge between Jamaica and the rest of the world, cementing his place as one of the genre's undisputed icons.
A Beanman! Big dirty stinking Shabba! When you ready? X-rated. That made the woman excited. Like a boy to decided X-rated.
Beanman. Beanman, born Anthony Moses Davis on August 22nd, 1973 in Kingston, Jamaica, is another influential dancehall artist. Dubbed the King of Dancehall, Beanman's career spans decades, marked by his versatility, charisma, and ability to adapt to changing musical landscapes. He began his musical journey at a remarkably young age, recording his first song, Too Fancy, at the age of 8, and was mentored by icons such as Bunny Lee. During the 1990s, Beanman rose to prominence with hits like Who Am I, Girls Them Sugar, and Romy, which cemented his place as a global dancehall superstar. His music often blended traditional dancehall rhythms with elements of reggae, hip-hop, and pop, making his sound accessible to audiences worldwide. Albums such as Art and Life in 2000, which earned him a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, showcased his ability to cross genres while staying true to his roots. Beanman is also known for his energetic live performances, magnetic personality, and lyrical versatility. Over the years, he has collaborated with a wide range of artists, including Janet Jackson, Wyclef Jean, and Maya, further broadening his appeal. His feuds with other artists, particularly with Bounty Killer, added a competitive edge to his career and kept fans engaged in the ever-evolving dancehall scene. Beanman remains active in the music industry, consistently releasing new tracks and performing at events worldwide. Despite facing personal and health challenges in recent years, including a highly publicized divorce and struggles with illness, he continues to be a beloved figure in dancehall. In 2020, his versus battle with Bounty Killer brought renewed attention to his career, showcasing his enduring influence and the timeless appeal of his music. Beanman's legacy as a pioneer and ambassador of dancehall is firmly established, and he continues to inspire new generations of artists and fans.
Hey! Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, na. Ah, kind of house, but come on.
Bounty Killer. Born Rodney Basil Price on June 12, 1972, in Kingston, Jamaica, Bounty Killer is widely regarded as one of the most influential and respected figures in the dancehall music scene. Known for his hard-hitting lyrics, charismatic stage presence, and outspoken views, Bounty Killer's career spans over 3 decades, making him one of the genre's most prominent figures. Bounty Killer's journey into music began in the tough inner-city neighborhoods of Kingston, where he was exposed to the harsh realities of urban life. Growing up in the Seaview Gardens area, Bounty Killer was inspired by the sounds of the legendary Jamaican artists who came before him, including the likes of Yellowman and Shabba Ranks. His early influences came from the sound system culture, where he began to develop his distinctive voice and delivery. Initially known as Rodney Price, Bounty Killer adopted his now famous moniker as a reflection of his hard-hitting killer style of lyrics. His breakthrough came in the early 1990s with the release of the single Copper Shot, which marked the beginning of his rise within the dancehall scene. His reputation as a fierce and politically conscious lyricist quickly gained traction, and he became known for his ability to lyrically kill his rivals in the dancehall community. Bounty Killer's breakthrough came with the release of his debut album Roots, Reality and the Culture in 1994. With hits like Down in the Ghetto and Look, Bounty Killer solidified his position of one of the dominant voices in Jamaican music. His style, characterized by his deep guttural voice, raw delivery, and intense lyrical content, resonated with fans who were seeking a more authentic and street-level representation of Jamaican life. Bounty Killer's music often addressed themes of poverty, violence, and political issues, making him a voice for the oppressed and disenfranchised. By the late 1990s, Bounty Killer had become one of the leading figures in the dancehall genre. His feud with other artists, most notably Beanman, helped define the war culture in dancehall, where artists battle through music and the lyrics. These lyrical clashes became a staple of dancehall culture, and the Bounty Killer was at the forefront of this movement. While his early career focused largely on the Jamaican audience, Bounty Killer quickly expanded his influence beyond the island. With the success of his 1997 album, My Experience, Bounty Killer gained a global following. His hit singles, Sufferer and Fling It Up, garnered attention not just in Jamaica, but in the United States, the United Kingdom, and other parts of the world. Bounty Killer's signature style was a mix of both hardcore dancehall and socially conscious lyrics. As one of the leaders of the hardcore dancehall movement, he was unafraid to speak out about social injustice, corruption, and inequality, becoming a symbol of resistance in the music world. His ability to fuse reality with music, while maintaining his street credibility, made him a central figure in dancehall music's global expansion. Bounty Killer's influence on the genre is undeniable. He is credited with mentoring and helping to launch the careers of several notable artists, including Vybz Cartel, Movado, and Busy Signal. His contributions to dancehall have made him an enduring figure, and he remains one of the genre's most respected voices. His impact on the cultural landscape of Jamaica is also immense. His music has often been the soundtrack to the struggles of ordinary Jamaicans, and his unrelenting authenticity has earned him the admiration of fans and peers alike. Bounty Killer's work has transcended dancehall, influencing hip-hop, reggae, and pop music, and his songs continue to be played in clubs, on the radio, and at live performances around the world. Vybz Cartel. Vybz Cartel, born Adidja Azim Palmer on January 7, 1976, in Portmore, St. Catherine, Jamaica, is arguably the most polarizing and influential figure in modern dancehall. Raised in the vibrant yet challenging community of Waterford, Portmore, Cartel's humble beginnings fueled his passion for music. His journey into the dancehall scene began in the late 1990s as part of a group called Vybz Cartel. I think this group was with Mr. Lee and I don't remember the next name. Anybody will remember, let me know in the comment section down below. But they quickly garnered attention for their raw talent and potential. However, the group ended up being dismantled. Adidja Palmer then decided to retain the name Vybz Cartel, later tweaking the spelling to VYBZKARTEL, and continued as a solo artist, determined to carve his own path. As a solo artist, Cartel began carving his path to stardom, with early hits like Sweet to the Belly and Guns Like Mine, which showcased his unparalleled lyrical prowess. His meteoric rise caught the attention of dancehall legend Bounty Killer, who brought him into The Alliance, a collective of rising and established stars, including Movado, Wayne Marshall, Busy Signal, Bling Dog, Elephant Man, and more. Under Bounty Killer's mentorship, Cartel honed his skills, refining his artistry and stage presence, while expanding his influence in the competitive dancehall space. However, Cartel's growing ambition eventually led to tensions within the alliance, particularly with Bounty Killer and Movado. These tensions escalated into one of the most legendary rivalries in dancehall history, as Cartel and Movado engaged in a series of lyrical clashes that captivated audiences worldwide. Despite the fallout, Cartel's time in the alliance proved pivotal, providing him with the platform and connections to establish himself as a solo powerhouse in the industry. Cartel's breakout success came in the 2000s, with hits like Clarks featuring Popcorn and Gaza Slim, and Rampin' Shop featuring Spice, which cemented his reputation as a global dancehall icon. Renowned for his razor-sharp wordplay and versatility, Cartel's music explored a wide spectrum of themes, ranging from gritty street narratives to romantic ballads and socio-political commentary. His ability to connect with diverse audiences propelled him to international fame, making him a household name beyond Jamaica's borders.
The team emerged with several bags containing various items. The DJ also emerged in handcuffs to be taken to another premises linked to him.
In 2014, Vybz Cartel was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison, a development that shocked the music world. Despite his incarceration, Cartel's creative output remained undeterred. From behind bars, he released several critically acclaimed projects, including the album King of the Dancehall, which reportedly sold gold during his imprisonment. This album and others highlighted Cartel's unmatched ability to dominate the genre, even in his absence. One of his albums, widely considered Grammy-worthy, was notably overlooked by the Recording Academy, sparking widespread debate about the global recognition of dancehall music. After his release in August 2024, Vybz Cartel spent time re-engaging with his fans and building his presence in the music scene. The anticipation for his return to the stage reached a fever pitch, culminating in the historic Freedom Street concert held on December 31, 2024 at Kingston's National Stadium. The concert was a monumental success, organized by Joe Bogdanovich, the head of Downsound Records, who was instrumental in bringing the event to life. The Freedom Street concert was widely regarded as one of the biggest in Jamaican history, with the show drawing a crowd of over 40,000 fans, surpassing even the iconic Buju Banton's return concert in terms of scale and energy. Cartel was reportedly paid a substantial sum for the event, with some sources estimating his fee at upwards of $4 million, underscoring his continued dominance in the dancehall industry. The concert not only reaffirmed his popularity, but also solidified his status as a cultural icon. Fans from all walks of life gathered to celebrate the world boss, and the energy was electric, marking a powerful moment in both his career and Jamaican music history. The night was filled with unforgettable performances, as Cartel's catalogue of hits reverberated throughout the stadium, reinforcing his lasting impact on the genre. The Freedom Street concert signified more than just a show. It was a cultural milestone, symbolizing Cartel's unshakable connection to the Jamaican people. It was a celebration of his resilience and his ability to maintain a massive fan base, even in the face of adversity. But can the dancehall king lose his crown? As Vybz Cartel continues to dominate the dancehall scene, the question looms: can he lose his crown? Cartel has undeniably shaped the genre in ways few have, maintaining relevance even from behind the bars and consistently releasing chart-topping hits. His influence has transcended beyond Jamaica, creating a global movement that few can rival. Yet in a rapidly changing musical landscape, where fresh sounds and new artists constantly emerge, the throne is never guaranteed. Rising stars like Skillibeng, Massacre, and other young talents are staking their claim in the genre, bringing new energy and innovation that challenge the traditional dancehall narrative. However, Cartel's legacy is more than just music. It's his ability to push boundaries, his entrepreneurial ventures, and his unparalleled influence in shaping the culture. While the competition is fierce, Cartel's foundation in the genre, his connection to the streets, and his knack for reinvention mean that his reign, for now, appears unchallenged. Still, the true measure of his continued dominance will depend on whether he can adapt to evolving tastes while keeping his roots firmly planted in the principles that made him the world boss in the first place. Cartel's reign may be enduring, but in the world of dancehall, change is always on the horizon. Together, these artists represent the essence of dancehall, its raw energy, storytelling, and undeniable influence. Whether it's Bounty Killer's fierce social commentary, Beanman's captivating versatility, or Vybz Cartel's groundbreaking creativity, they have each left a unique mark on the genre. Dancehall wouldn't be what it is today without their contributions, shaping not only Jamaican culture, but also music on a global scale. So, what do you think? Is there a true king of dancehall? Or do each of these legends wear the crown in their own way? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions about Jamaica's music, culture, and most of all, history. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
A generation where of Cartel fans will tell you adamantly and vehemently say Cartel are the king. So I not new. I was
the king of dancehall.
Okay. One king, one clown. One throne, one crown. Zaka.
I think there can be many kings.
Of course.
There is.
You have Burger King. You know what I mean? You have King Crab, where they go Red Lobster. And then you have the king of dancehall, of course.
You have Beanman.